Good morning, Tigers.
Morning.
The mayor cannot hear you. Good morning, Tigers.
Good morning.
So to Mayor Isko, Vice Mayor Honey, Councillor Yupanco, Distinguished Yupanco, to all our friends in the city of Manila, to all the amazing Coca-Cola Tigers with us today, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you to our most recent distribution centre in the great city of Manila. It's with great pride, nostalgia, excitement that I welcome you all to this official opening. You know, we have been in the Philippines for over 108 years. In 1948, we built our first bottling facility in Manila, in Otis, just up the road. And we were there until 2016 when we left the city of Manila. In fact, that's where my office was for 5 years. Who would have thought that 73 years later, from our original investment in Manila, that we're back here today? And we're back here for a number of reasons. But probably the most important one that I want to share with you today is we have something really in common with the city of Manila. Our vision, our commitment to try and rebuild, restart the economy, small businesses, is hugely important to us in CCBPI. In fact, we believe that we're only as strong as the communities that we serve and the communities that we operate in. We have around 15,000 people employed all across the Philippines that turn up to work every day, and we are responsible for them. And during COVID, we've realized we're also responsible more and more for their families. And I'm proud to say that after nearly 12 months of COVID, we've done everything to secure all our people's jobs, all their safety. We've provided PPE. We haven't restructured or let one person in the organization go during the crisis. In fact, we've paid merit increases, we've paid bonuses, we've done everything to make sure we protect our people, because our people remains the heart of our business. It has been for the last 108 years, it will be for the next 108. Given what I've seen in the city of Manila, all the progress that you've made, it feels very similar to what we're trying to do in CCBPI. People first, build a better future. We service close on 1 million customers every day. And these are not big customers. These are small sari-sari stores. People that rely on us to sell a few bottles, to sell some rice, to be able to keep food on the table for their families. So while we have a business of 15,000 people, our responsibility goes beyond that. It goes to support the 1 million small entrepreneurs that we now have a joint responsibility to continue and help them rebuild and restart. And so it's only left for me to say a big thank you to you for coming, Mayor, Vice Mayor, Councillor, Ms. Tin, and for all the CCBPI Tigers. Our responsibility is beyond Manila DC. It's to the customers in Manila. It's to the great city of Manila. And this only shares to me and shows me once more that together we can do many things. Mayor, my commitment to you as a business with 15,000 people that's been here 108 years is we will be a responsible citizen, a responsible partner to the great city of Manila, and we look forward to many, many more investments moving forward, and we look forward to your continued support. Maraming salamat. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much, Gareth. So true to Gareth's word, our responsibility is not only our customers, but of course our community. And Manila DC is a testament to that, a testament to our commitment to serve our community. All right? You know what? This distribution center, actually, this is a tiny but mighty distribution center. And to talk about other unique characteristics and unique profile of this DC, let us all welcome the Luzon Operations Logistics Senior Manager, Sonny Intal.
Good morning, everyone. So, to our distinguished guests, Honorable Mayor Isko, our Honorable Vice Mayor Honey Lafuna, and of course the members of the City Council. Good morning po, and other guests, good morning everyone. Welcome, as mentioned by our MC, welcome to our 59th Distribution Center in the Philippines. As mentioned by Ricky earlier, this DC is different and special because this will be our testing lab for all the process and capability improvement that will be rolling out in the future. Okay? And this is run by our dedicated 42 regular employees. They're at the back. Give them applause, the DSRs and the 42 operators. They are working 24/7. And majority of them are residing here in Manila. The area is about 4,200 square meter, and it has a capacity to store 1,500 pallets, equivalent to 100,000 cases approximately. And right now, currently, we are delivering 20,000 physical cases daily. We started only with 16, mind you. We started 16, and now we're delivering 20,000 physical cases every day using our 22 company-owned trucks. Okay, we see a lot of potential growth here so that we can create a lot of opportunities here in Manila. Okay, so we're happy we're back in Manila, and we are looking forward in working here for the next 50 years and more. Again, maraming salamat. Good morning po sa inyo lahat.
Thank you very much, Sunny Intal. All right, so Sunny is correct. So he mentioned that how uniquely of a laboratory for innovation Manila DC will be playing in our plans actually. So in logistics and in CCBPI, we call ourselves game changers. So Manila will be our game-changing laboratory for all the innovation that we will be doing in CCBPI. Okay, of course, I would like to welcome our special guest. We are really honored to be graced upon the leader himself of the historical and progressive city of Manila. Tigers, let us all give again a warm COCA COLA welcome to Yorme Isko Moreno.
Part of life, daily life. Anyway, maraming salamat sa tagapagpakilala. Sa atin pong minamahal na CEO President ng CCBPI Garrett, sa ating Logistic Director Ruth Henota, at sa iba pang opisyales ng Coca-Cola, mga kawani, at sa ating minamahal na Vice Mayor Hani Lacuna, at Kusial Monyo Pangko, distrito niya to. Yung distrito niya maswerte sapagkat napakaraming major development na nagagawa at magagawa sa area na ito. No? In fact, just across the street, this warehouse, pansinin nyo, hindi na mapangi. Dati puro tae yan, itong likod ng Paco Park. Yeah, mapangi, dinututan ng kung ano-ano yan, araw-araw. Maraming salamat kay Chairman Sia. Tinaniman niya pa ng halaman. Tapos inalis natin ang lahat ng mga obstruction. Dahil ginawa yung parkingan ng 40-footer na truck. Itong area na yan, yung likod. Na nakakabalam palabas ng United Nations. So to Tin, our also former councilor, members of the City Council. So it's true. like what the song said, you keep coming back to Manila. Ayun ang kanta ng Manila, di ba? You know, Manila is a very challenging city with its demographics, location, and industry that are existing in the city since time immemorial. This is a center of commerce, center of education, center of government. Talagang ang Maynila, kahit na ganito ang sitwasyon natin sa lungsod, malaki ang bahagi ng ginagawa ng Maynila sa epekto sa buong bansa. Yan ang katotohanan. They may have all the 50 brand new story in their respective city, which is good for them. But if there's one thing, again, about Manila, it's character. And as you have said a while ago, that it's going to be the laboratory for distributor center itong area ninyo. Because you know for a fact that if you survive and learn in Manila, you can use it anywhere in the country. Because there is an equal representation with regard to demographics here in the city of Manila. Kaya kami nagpapasalamat. Alam ko ang COCA COLA ay isa sa mga nagtampong kumpanya sa lungsod ng Maynila sa mga nagdaang panahon because of instability in policy making, like ordinances. But, kaya nga sinabi ko noong pag-upo ko, wala na akong ginawa, kundi magikayat muli ng iba't ibang kumpanya na muling pagtiwalaan ang lungsod ng Maynila. At kung meron pa man natitira, manatili. In fact, today officially, but there is another big company who left. They started in Manila also. One of the biggest wheat distribution and production plant. Nulumipat sila ng main office nila because of lack of trust in the past. But again, if I may share it to you, they're going back in Manila and they just acquired an office in Intramuros. No? And this is a good sign for our people because, as you have mentioned, 42 of your regular employees. On top of that, there will be other employees that will be needed later on if you are going to be successful in studying distribution of Coca-Cola in Manila as your laboratory. So if demands will grow, logistical needs will rise. And I hope that you continue to hire people of Manila. Masaya na ako pagka ganun ang ginawa ninyo. This pandemic taught us so many things. Value to oneself, value to family, value to health and safety. Marami ring tagumpay, marami ring failure ang tinuro sa atin ng pandemya. But one thing is for sure, that will hurt us more in the coming months is jobs. Literally jobs. That's why on the last quarter of the year 2020, with regard to our code plan addressing pandemic, code means contain and delay. We amended our plan, listening to data sent to us, shared to us by specialists like in the economic team, with regard to data being shown to the general public that there is 13-16% traction in our economy. So before we feel the inflation later on and jobless tumaas, we amended our COVID plan. We made it Code M plan, which is contain, delay, and mitigate the socio-economic impact to individuals of this pandemic. So that's why you've heard in the city, on the last quarter, we've been introducing buy local, eat local, restaurant weeks, events here, events there, opening of business here, opening business there, discipline here. Lahat ng pwedeng makatulong sa negosyo to survive. Not to earn, just to survive, to protect them, for them to stay, to hold on. For those businesses, small, medium, large corporation, if they can achieve at least break even, just to exist month on month, we're trying to do that. If they earn a little, thank you. But for them to exist, yun yung aming goal ni Vice Mayor. Na mapanatili ang negosyo. Pag napanatili ang negosyo, mananatili ang trabaho. Pag nanatili ang trabaho, may chicha sa bahay. Pag may chicha sa bahay, panatag ang tao. Isa lang ang suliranin niya araw-araw, yung kaligtasan niyang pangkalusugan. Kasi mas mahirap, pinoproblema mo na yung kalusugan mo, pinoproblema mo pa tiyan mo. In the same manner, yung ilang bibig pang naghihintay sa bahay mo. And this will generate more chaotic situation, which I don't like. That's why as much as possible, in our own little way, we're really trying to support businesses in the city, encourages for them. And we are very optimistic because at the rate we're going, for the past 3 weeks, data will show that almost 1,000 new businesses registered for the first 3 weeks of January 2021. Can you imagine? Just one employee, just one employee for those businesses. That is 1,000 jobs already for the first 3 weeks of this year. So I am optimistic that one way or another, that business will flourish or bounce back, because there is nowhere to go but to go up. We're already down there. So the least thing that businesses may receive or inaasahan ng mga negosyante ay mapapanatag ng pamahalang lungsod ang kanyang polisiya at certain rules are certain, so that they can plan ahead of time and adapt, absorb some traction, sustain it, the way your CEO did in the past few months when he said, oh, we gave all the bonuses, we gave all the benefits. That is absorption. Not only giving value to its real asset, which is the people, at the same time, being understanding, being compassionate, giving value to oneself, which is very important character or virtue nowadays of any person. Na mahalaga, yung malasakit sa kapwa. Pag ang tao may malasakit sa kapwa, naturally, may pag-iingat. At pag may pag-iingat, less problematic sa ating medical front lines because we are taking care of ourselves. And I believe, first, I understand a month or two in the beginning that it's so much chaos, so much uncertainties. But I think 3 months thereafter, in the beginning, we have learned already how to survive with COVID-19. So that's why I've been telling a lot of people, okay, there is danger, may pangamba, may panganib, but we must learn how to live with COVID-19, and at the same time, we must learn how to go back to work safely. Because movement gives you high probability of surviving in the middle of the battlefield. And we are in the battlefield. We are at war with a virus, a deadly one. So movement gives us high probability of surviving this. So, kaya in return, kayo na mga taga COCA COLA, sa muli ninyong pagtitiwala na bumalik sa Maynila. And I hope I will open an extension of your DC a year from now. Because this 4,000 square meter cannot cater anymore to the demands of the people of Manila. So in return of that trust that you're giving us, we, the Vice Mayor and Councilor Monyo Pangco, in return, ayanin nyo, magiging mainam kami, magiging masinop kami, magiging epesyente kami, na maging kaagapay ninyo na salubungin at malagpasan ang pandemyang ito. This will be part of our life. For the next few months and maybe a year, I believe that human being will succeed. And to be very pragmatic about our situation, there is already vaccine. What we are trying to do now is to buy time. Keep the numbers at bay. Manageable while we are waiting for the vaccine. And in fact, immediately after this, kung meron man taga Maynila dito, no, siguro nabalitaan nyo na ang Maynila, we have already acquired officially a tripartite agreement, national government and British company AstraZeneca, of 800,000 doses of coronavirus vaccine for the city of Manila. That is what you call advanced marketing commitment. So it's official. So when it is official, it's just a question of time. And to be fair with you, so that you will have also part, I want you to be part of the Code M plan, to prepare your mind. In a worst case scenario, it will arrive on September. In a good scenario, it will arrive on June. In the best scenario, it will arrive on March. So we prepare for the worst. What are we going to do between January and September? So in between, today we are going to receive our newly acquired refrigeration system that we bought from Germany for all types of products or vaccine. Kaya ito sa mga taga Maynila. Whether it is Moderna, AstraZeneca, Pfizer, which is very hard at negative 80, Sinovac, Sinopharm, Johnson & Johnson, and so on and so on. Lahat yun, meron tayong refrigeration. In the near future, nakakailanganin. And as we speak, we are building our own storage COVID-19, Manila COVID-19 vaccine storage facility. So these are preparation being made while we are waiting for the vaccine. So all you have to do as Coca-Cola family is do your business, excel from it, do your field of undertaking, take care of yourself, be responsible, and someday, somehow, one way or another, I know for a fact, magtatagumpay ang Coca-Cola sa Maynila. So habang ginagampanan ninyo ang inyong tungkulin sa kanya-kanya nyong field of undertaking, we, Monyo Pangco, the Vice Mayor, and me and others will do our job. We will work very hard. At huwag nyo lang masyadong taasan ang expectations ninyo. We may fall. We may have shortcomings. We may have mistakes. But the least guarantee that I can give you, once na kami magkamali, yon ay magiging palatandaan sa tuhod namin. At hindi na namin yun uulitin muli. At hindi kami titigil kapag kami nagkamali, babangon agad tayo. We will continue to try, and introduce remedies, actionable plans, doable things, duplicable things, best practices in the world that we can adapt. We will pursue that journey. We will be there, as I have promised you a while ago. Magiging kaagapay ninyo kami. So kaya kayo ang pakisuyo ko lang, maghanap buhay kayo. Pero maging responsable tayo, tao, at ipakita natin ang pinakita ng liderato ng Coca-Cola nang pinagmalasakitan niya ang kanyang mga empleyado sa kasagsagan ng pandemya. Yang pagmamalasakit niyan, ibigay din natin sa ating kapwa. So muli, congratulations. Welcome to Manila. Maraming salamat sa inyo at nayawa ang Diyos makararaos tayo. Magandang araw. Pagpalain nawa kayo ng pong may kapal. Manila, God first. Thank you.
Hello. Thank you very much, Mayor. Please remain on stage. Maraming salamat po. So, bigyan ko lang ng trivia si Mayor. Actually, lahat po ng 42 employees na nandito po ngayon sa PACO, Manila DC namin, are actually from Manila. And they're very much thankful na dati nagbibiyahe sila ng 1 oras o 2 oras dun sa dati nilang distribution center. Ngayon, they're here in the nearest distribution center sa kanila and they can actually go back to their families after a day of work. And also, we are really excited. Medyo na-predict na ni Mayor if we want to expand fully sa Manila. But just to give you another trivia again, we are so thankful that nung inaasikaso po namin yung Manila DC, very collaborative ang mga taga City Hall po sa pag-aasikaso namin. Hindi kami nahirapan. Actually, one of the fastest and smoothest processing that we have. That speaks of the efficiency of the city of Manila. All right, but I'd like to invite again on stage Gareth and Sunny, and of course Vice Mayor Honey Lacuna. Sure. All right, so some small token for the City Hall of Manila in celebration of the historic return of Coca-Cola to the City of Manila in January 2021 with Mayor Francisco Isko Dumagoso and the President and CEO of CCBPI, Gareth Magyong. Maraming salamat po. All right. Actually, Gareth, we also. Yeah.
Actually, this is
Even our sales officers actually are from Manila, so very much aming distribution center. Catering and number one priority natin are Manila associates. We will keep coming back to Manila.
okay. Okay, good. Okay, so Coca-Cola Tigers, I think let's give Mayor and Vice Mayor a massive round of applause. Thank you. And I think there's one more thing we would like to donate to the City of Manila today. It's a big thank you for all your help for welcoming us back to Manila and for a small, I guess, symbol of our commitment to the City of Manila moving forward. Maybe we can ask our next small gift to come in, please. Should we go outside, Ricky? It'll come in, okay. Yeah, this is for you. No, we stay here, we stay here.
San Francisco.